Yo, yo, yo.
Excuse my manners. Between that pussy and my pockets, I don't know what's fatter. She got all these niggas watching, but I gotta have her. It's only right to slap that ass when she walking past. In them red bottom heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tipped. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass that said Tiffany. I ain't even had to ask if she feeling me. I can tell she wanna fuck from the chemistry. Told her when her shirt fall, but we can hit the suite. Now I got her in the bed, rolling swishy sweets.
You got to be the best.
The baddest bras in the state.
Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the best. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the best. I swear to God, girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Hey, you bad as fuck. You the baddest, baby girl, I swear. You make a nigga do some shit he ain't did in years. A rough fit for the hair, legs smooth like Nair. When I go cop the rollie, gotta cop them in pairs. Yeah, you that bad when you riding that jack. Shoes looking real good from the curves on that ass. I'm a deck star, get it in by the ton. Let's take a ride through the hood, show you where I come from. Going on the strong G's while the sun like the sun. I swear in my eyes, baby girl, you be the one. Back shots from the back, you make sex look fun. Bad as fuck. Yeah, that's your title. Have a nigga cop a truth for a week on the bottom. It's a week to week.
All right, yep.
Like we never left.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Yep. If y'all can hear me out there, T2 Nation. What's the gang? What's the deal, gang? Everybody appreciate it, man. Bless yourself when you walk in, man. Say hello. Greet yourself into the room respectfully, man. When you walk into somebody's house, you do not be disrespectful and don't speak, man. Like we gotta start doing way better with this, man. So I start off myself. Let me explain who I am. If you're a first time listener, last time listener, or if this is just something you stumbled upon while scrolling through your YouTube channel, I am your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. Hey, T2 Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to do the same thing you doing, because we doing it. We locked in with y'all and y'all locked in with us. My brother, I'm appreciative that y'all made it the 19 hours, my boy. God damn, boy. I'm coming out to the mountains, Joey. I promise you, I'll be out there, man. Y'all give me a go. Hey, I'm coming down. Whoa, down in the bar. Yeah, tell me where they going. Tell me where it's popping at. I'm on my way. I swear I'm coming down there. Niggas stay in Wyoming. All right, but let me get these introductions off. Y'all know to my right, as always, man, my DJ, my brother, my motherfucking man. You know what I mean? He always got my back if nobody else can. He the flyest nigga that you ever seen walking the earth and place the earth, man. Y'all give it up for Todd, a.k.a. Todd McFlizzy. The albino demon, you feel me? Fuck you talking about the gang member with one head, nigga. He'll shoot a nigga. I'm telling you, laser beam eyes, bang. You feel me? Red bandana over his eyes, in case y'all didn't know. Shout out to my dog Ralphie.
Ralphie the Menace.
All right, and then y'all know, usually not on camera, but today we working. As always, we working. We trying to
Show must always go on, no matter what.
Hey, we get into the business. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know my dog Pop, aka Chulo.
What's the deal, nation? I missed y'all. What's going on with y'all? Drop it like a song. Let me know how y'all feeling today.
That boy definitely ain't been here in a minute, man. Y'all make sure y'all put a like on there, man. Put a share, put a subscribe. Tell people that y'all outside. They got Pop outside today. Yeah, so we working. How you feeling today? What's going on, my brother? What's been new? What's been, you know?
I'm feeling good. Weather's great. I can't complain. Pollen level low, so I can breathe today. Other than that,
It's tragic out there, boy, with that pollen. I ain't gonna
it's very tragic. I'm talking about the weekend had me fucked up. I had to be off 2 Benadryls. That's why I'm late. Took me all day to get out of bed.
Summertime in Detroit, boy. I promise you, man. Welcome to episode 313. If you didn't know, That is where I'm from. I'm from
313.
313, episode
313.
313. You know what I mean? Episode 313, man. We appreciate y'all for being here. Welcome to the building. Hey, the pollen is kicking my ass too, so if it feel like I'm a little off or drunk, like I'm really down. So I asked my brother, because we can start here. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I want to get really to the point and try to get out of here quickly as we could possibly do. I just don't want to drag this on forever. So I do want to start with all right, we all look at everything as team, teamwork or team oriented. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're not the leader in the group, how do you help the leader be successful?
Doing everything else that need to be needed. Like,
How do you identify that though?
I'm gonna say personal experience. You just find what's not being done. How can, like I said, as far as a deeper question, as far as how can you identify that? I don't know. You just see what. It's just simple to me. You just see what's not being done. You be like, I do that. It's just you gotta call out the shot. As far as like, I'll be responsible for that. You hold me to that.
My answer, short answer, I would say, if I'm not the leader in the group, I think I'm going to where that leader's weakness is, and I'm gonna try to be my best in that area, because if I can be the strength in your weakness, then we could be a cohesive unit.
Right.
A lot of people usually look at leadership as
Just telling motherfuckers what to do.
yeah, and it's always a strict, everything. Sometimes even in leadership, you kind of understand that I know how to do it. I may know where we going. I might know the direction.
Right.
But the challenges that get to the road, somebody in the team may be better at that challenge.
Right. You definitely gotta identify that as
I am the best. Like when it comes to most challenges, I know I can handle those.
Yeah.
But it may come a time where I feel like the challenge that I may put forward may be a problem. So it's like, how do I fit in this situation? And how can I help you maximize your leadership? If we maximize your leadership, and I understand that to be a leader, you have to become a follower. Like you have to
understand both roles.
Yeah, you have to understand what both roles is before you can actually become a dominant leader. So that's why I say like success. I mean, being a good leader always start with being a good follower, and then and that doesn't mean like, oh, you just following somebody around and doing exactly what they're doing. No, you just come from experience and looking, like identifying those things.
Right. That's why it's like when I hear that too, it's like people have misconceptions about kings and queens. It's like you do know those are the servants of the people. Like I'm serving the people more than just ruling this kingdom. I can't rule this kingdom without the people.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why it was so easy to overthrow. Like people miss that part when people overthrow the kingdom. Like if the people rebel, that is the king is no longer, the king and queen is no longer that powerful no more.
Yeah.
Like I only rule because we can be either we rule with an iron fist where you either gonna die and respect what we got going on, or we trying to be.
And you're dying for the kingdom. You're not about to say it. You're dying for the kingdom. Like you're first like Beowulf. Like we know Miss Smith put that movie on, and I understood Beowulf being on the front lines. He's like, oh no, I'm on the front lines no matter what. Like you got to fight me. So I understood that from a different aspect when it comes to kingdom and being the servant of the people is I'm first on the line no matter what. That's my sacrifice of being a leader is I'm first on the line.
Right.
If this can't be done, I'm gonna make sure I got to do it. I'm gonna show you how I got to be done, and I got to take it on if no one else can.
I can agree. I can agree a little bit with. I'm with you. I follow the situation because it's simply. It's to me like even if you're rolling with the leadership thing, like I said, who helps you with your confidence?
The people around you.
Identify who would be your who. All right, the question
for me personally, my older cousins.
Who would be your go-to if you needed confidence? If you was looking for a vote of confidence, like I got confidence, what is that person? Who is that go-to person or thing? It don't got to be a person. It might be something that just give you a vote of confidence to really still want to do what you do.
It'll be all my cousins and my brothers. It's just they always step me there. You part of that, so it's like that. Just that forefront of people that always see you almost every day.
So like family and friends, close friends for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I can agree with the family and friends thing, but I think what brings me my most confidence is to understand that how can I say this? Because I want to say like what I really want to say, but it sound crazy. It sound better in my head than it's gonna say if I say it. What brings me my most confidence is to approve, like the words of affirmation from other people.
Okay.
To appreciate what I do. Like for somebody to look and identify, like, hey, bro, you do something that I don't know how to do, and you're great at it. Or even if you just feel like I'm good at it, like you good. This is your space, folks. Like, so if I ever come over here in this space, I wouldn't be able to. I can't jump in this space if I ain't never came and fucked with you. Like, you know what I mean? Even if I ain't had a conversation with you or just something like it's just a space that I'm not willing to, or I ain't gonna say that you're not willing to jump into it, just more so you want to come get the information. Just like anybody that want to go get the information. So my confidence come from that because now I feel like I'm doing something right. If I can build off of doing that much, the subscribers that we get, the likes we get, the views we get, the information that we give, or the gems that we try to display every day for a young man, like that is what build my confidence. Where's the affirmation? It's a great source of. Yeah, and that's where I'm really like, and to me, I feel like that's always got to be that. For men, I think that's a good thing. So like, do you believe that words of affirmation is something that you think is a good praise? Because I look at it like, yeah, everybody wants to be told that they're doing a good job. But it ain't about that. Like sometimes I know I'm doing a good job, but it's like, I want them words when
I want a genuine.
Yeah, when the stage is cut off. Yeah. You feel me? Like, no, I watched that last situation like y'all had and blah, blah, blah. I can say y'all could get better here, but you did a great job. You know, leading the people, trying to get the conversation started, doing what you had to do. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need value. Always we need value. I don't think it's sometimes. I really think for a man, that's every day. Yeah. As a man, I feel like that's kind of like
what their role is?
No, that's your version of being told, like when girls are told that they pretty or beautiful or hey cute. Like for a man, if a man is being told like you're doing something good or you're great at this or some type of affirmation for what he got going on or just what it is. Like you smell nice, you look good, like woo, like that is I think it's a more confidence booster for men than it is for women. And that's where, you know what I mean? So that's why I say like that for men is more important than it is for women. They get that all the time. It's not something that's out of the normal for them. That's so far out the normal for us. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Especially in the light of, I would say what our goal is in mind. Like, if we get them affirmations about the goal that we're currently pursuing, then we know we're not sacrificing for naught. Like we're not doing this for no reason.
Fact.
So that's.
It's not like I'm not busting my ass for nothing. Yeah. Like I believe it's not a man on this earth that's not willing to give a woman anything that he wants if he could get the reinsurance that the insurance that he doing a great job. Or sometimes when you down on your luck, the world is already. I always look at it like the world is already kicking our ass. Oh yeah. Like at a high level, it's like everything is against us. But when you come home, I don't want to fight with you too. Like if you cannot give me the insurance. Or the reinsurance, whichever one, it might just be. I might not need you to tell me this every day, but some days I might get up and be like, man, I ain't feeling like doing the pod today, and you like, nigga, what? Nigga, no, that don't even make sense. What's the topic? What's the vibes? Like, nigga, get up, it's podcast. Like the vibes. What's the vibes for the day? That'll make you be like, damn. Somebody looking forward to watching what I have to bring. Whatever I bring, no matter what the topics is, no matter what the vibes is like, she don't want to know the show. She like, no, I want to help. Here go a topic, nigga. Now build off of that. Go think of some other shit off of that. Helping you to really kind of lock into your space. Hey, you got to go to work. I'm going to make you lunch. Go your lunch, nigga. Don't worry about lunch. Lunch is good. Now you good. Like, go
take some
focus.
off your mind and focus, so you can
go focus, bro. And I think that's where a lot of people, when it comes to, like, relationships, men don't get the insurance or the reinsurance that we're chasing. I think we're not vocal enough to say that that's what we want. Those words of affirmation, those credits, those blessings, those like those, you know what I mean? Like we don't say it enough. But when you say it, is it genuine if you start doing it after I told you?
It's definitely a double-edged sword with that. But it's like because you cannot express it at all. Like somewhere down the line, it got to be expressed, but don't just pander. That's what I call it. Like don't pander to me. Just know that I'm having an issue with. Present it, but don't start pandering to me. Like I have an issue, like say if my lady start pandering to me, I'm like, I feel like that's pandering. Like why you feel like that? Because now I mention it, now you kind of overindulging in it.
Elaborate. Give a little bit more. Talk a little more on that.
Like I'm trying to give more of a key example because it definitely has happened, but
Because I understand. I definitely know what you mean, and I wouldn't say it's. I mean, well, in your case, you use pandering. Pandering is, I get it, playing more into the case of what you're trying to over. You trying to over help, or let me see. I might be saying that wrong. You trying to overexert yourself in an area where I'm forming myself to say that that's a problem for me. So pandering to that, no, being more so of a burden to try to make sure you fix this situation for me right now. All right, so for me, if you fix this in the first week and you start really paying attention to this, and if in 14 days this ain't the same behavior that you just displayed 7 days ago, then what did you do this for?
right.
We right back. You just did it to make me change my mind for a couple days. You fell right back into the play.
Yeah.
How much of it did it really change? What did we do to change it?
No. Like I said, you just put more energy towards it, but not really addressing what it is.
And that's where I think people. I just say a lot of relationships go wrong because men be so closed in and don't be vocal. Which, I'm sorry, happy Men's Mental Health Month. For all my men out there, let me give you some hand claps.
Oh man, mental health is important, especially when
I don't believe that our mental health is displayed enough. I don't think what we go through is dealt with enough. I don't believe the stresses that men go through is keyed in enough or glorified enough. It's like we struggling against the world and going into a relationship. You got to be this super provider. If you a parent, as a father, you feel like you got to be a super dad. If you're in a relationship, you got to be a superman. If you a son, you got to be a super kid. If you feel me? If you a grandchild, you feel like you got to be this super grandkid. Like, as a man, we live up to this super moment, and I feel like that's where we overexert ourselves, we overstress ourselves, and a lot of us don't make it because it's either like I can only give you all of me or I can't do nothing at all. And that's where I feel like a lot of men end up homeless or they just realize give up. We don't glorify enough to say that men give up. And when you give up, you broken and you don't have nothing else, what do? How do you rebuild yourself?
that's a good question. I really want to have a conversation with those type of dudes because giving up is something I just can't in no aspect of life. So I wonder what will push people over the edge to give up.
Shit, life and push you to the edge to give up. Money, financial. I'm just speaking from a male's perspective. What I think that can make you go over the edge, like, shit, you know how this. I mean, you a guy, you understand, nigga, not having the money in your pocket.
Yeah, but that
Being
would
broke.
drive me more to go get it.
I mean, you will, but if every door is being closed on you for, let's just say, the more you not getting, the more applications you fill out, and the less jobs or opportunities that you get in, you get more and more discouraged.
Right.
The bills start rolling in, this bill pop up, then you like, all right, I know I got like 3-4 more days before they really be on my heels.
Right,
you feel me?
yeah.
All right, bet I put a payment arrangement on. I tried to push it to the end of the month. You feel me? Now you really fighting. You feel me? You fighting against yourself. Now you like, damn, I don't know who to call. Who can I call to try to? What can I do? Let me try to make a move over here. You feel me? And I think that's what lead a lot of niggas into like doing just anything.
Right.
Like now you make a crazy decision. Now you might end up in jail because you tried to go move the bag real fast. You feel me? Now you done stumbled. You know what I mean? Because this ain't your lane. Like, you know what I mean? You just panicked. It forces a lot of niggas just to give up and be like, shit, I'm just fuck it. Like, I don't know. Like, shit, this shit'll get cut off. You feel me? Eventually, I'll be put out. Like, I'm gonna go house hop. Like, you feel me? I go live with a chick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it gets to that point where you just really be broken.
Yeah, I definitely hop into survival mode, but like I said, it's hop into survival mode instead of giving up. But if none
A
of
lot of
that,
people
if
don't know
none
what's
of that, yeah, but if none of that applies, I have no idea how.
What's survival mode to everybody?
Like you say, you just couldn't, one was you could say, living with somebody, you could say with the opposite sex, as far as what they call it, the homosexuals. They just, be with a chick just because they got a house. Well, hey, that's
car.
unfortunately that's survival mode. Don't be a bum now. You got to capitalize off that. Don't just live with a chick and then don't do nothing. Then you creating the atmosphere. Then like now you just about to really be outside after that because eventually they're gonna kick you out. You're just gonna get tired of that. That's funny because I was watching Insecure and I realized that was a whole plot. And that was the kind of whole plot to one of them days. I'm like, oh, but that's a whole different subject. Another survival aspect, doing some illegal stuff. Don't just go to any big homie and be like, I need a bag real fast. And you don't understand the consequences. The same thing with the movie ATL when he went to big homie who that was his friend's cousin. He told him, this is grown man business now. You can get into this. You see me. I just whooped my cousin ass. I didn't know you seen that, but
Right,
I would beat my cousin ass.
I just whooped
And
his
I don't know
ass
you.
over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you think I'm gonna do to you if I put hands on this nigga and told the nigga you better not tell my mom either. Like, it is what it is. See, I feel like it's just it's a slippery slope, bro. And I only can say like for young men like out there really truly, if therapy is for you, go get you some therapy, bro. Figure it out how to go talk to somebody. Maybe it can help you, catch the curve or turn before you do something that may drive you crazy. If it's just talking to one of your close friends that you could really confide in, like I could really tell you my real life and story and what I'm going through. Somebody in your friend group actually got their shit together. Some of that shit gonna come with criticism that you're not gonna be prepared for though. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna hold you to it. If you go in and talk to your most responsible friend, they ain't trying to hear you tell them what you can and can't do. Cause them be the type of people that can get you a job. And they know once you get the job what it take to make life happen. So they looking at it like, all right, nigga, you get paid every 2 weeks. Nigga, when you get paid this week, give me 200-300. You good, you can kick it. You know what I mean? Some people just get outside their bridges and just start buying, clothes.
What you got close when you ain't going there? You gotta go to work, bro.
You shouldn't, you can't go buy no shoes right now, buddy. Now, if you go buy some work shoes, I ain't mad at that. I can't be mad at you trying to get some comfortable feet for work. Like that's something that. But if you about to go out just to wear these as regular shoes, bro, you tweaking. Like what we doing here?
Spirituality is one way to go.
As the holy people would say. Because do you believe that I only can be right with God if I go to church? That's the question to you, Candace. And Papa, I asked you that same question. Do you believe you can only be right with God if you go to church every Sunday?
No, because church is in your home. It's supposed to be in here. So everywhere you go is church. That's how I was raised. Church is within your heart. As long as you accept, God and Christ in your heart, church is everywhere.
So if I don't have a church home and I just believe in God and higher power, I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in everything. I just don't conform to the Bible. No, that's not it. Okay, wait. No, I believe you can be right with God if it is in your heart. Okay, all right. So can one be right with God and have faith but still not believe completely? Do you have faith in things
being a faithful servant or just have it's a word for I can't think of it right now.
A
devoted Christian. You talking about being a devoted, devoted whatever it is to religion.
Bible is you.
Yeah.
I kind of think that too. That's what because they be saying some shit and they be like, yeah, he just parted the way, part of the Red Sea. Oh yeah, he walked across the water. All right, we gotta do that. But where was I going with this? Believing in the Faith and belief runs hand in hand. All right, true. But if I'm trying to think of how I want to say this, bro. I be having the time. I be having the ways I want to say certain shit, but I think I just can't say it the way I want to. All right, but no. What I was saying was to just get back to the point because I don't want to kill the situation.
Yeah, right.
All right, but what I was saying was like, if I believe in all these things and I just believe that sometimes my belief and my faith could be shaken by my circumstances.
Right.
They always say God ain't gonna be there when you want him, but he just gonna be on time. Okay. Can your belief and faith be shaken in that and where you still believe?
Wavering, you still believe. I believe so.
I can struggle right now and understand what I'm facing. I ain't ate in 3 days. Yeah, God gonna feed me on the 5th day, and I understand that. I believe. Listen, we gonna keep going every day.
I got a whole different mindset, and the reason I got this mindset is, movies put a certain thing in you, right? And you ever seen Gods of Egypt? Okay, in the scene of Gods of Egypt, Ra is basically the sun god that basically is the god in Egypt terms. So Ra is fighting this big demonic monster at all times, right? And I think the horse had came to him, asked why he's not helping with Set and other gods who was about to try to destroy the earth.
Right.
And he like, I'm fighting this monster at all times. I'm fighting a battle you cannot see, and I get that. That's in some people sermons is God is fighting a battle we cannot see. We cannot always ask for everything. I gave you the strength. I gave you the opportunity to breathe. I'm not, destroying the earth, but I'm giving you opportunities. I'm giving you tools to fight this. But just know I'm still fighting battles you cannot see. So you can't ask me for everything. I can't be there for everything. Right. But I'm fighting things you cannot see, and trust me, this is something that you cannot deal with at all. Okay. So my logic behind that is, as long as I'm breathing, that's God's way of saying I can handle this. Like, I'm not dead, so whatever I'm facing, I'm meant to face it.
True. We all know God wrote your story already, so you just live in the pages. Do I dare to ask?
What?
What do you think your table of contents consist of? Sometimes we forget who we are in Christ, so it's okay to be shaky. Just don't understand the present moment mentally and God before He will not do it. I agree. True. But tell that to an 18-year-old. Tell that to a 20-year-old. I don't like that we put a grown man's or grown woman's mentality on children. That's a disadvantage. I've learned that as I've grown older. I feel like we make it a joke when we say like, and we can talk about it because summertime's in Detroit. I asked you this question. So like, relive a fun time you had in the summer in the city. Just it don't have to be in in the neighborhood. Just in the city in general. Just something that you relived that was fun.
Besides the blackout, I was almost every summer just hooping every day.
So you still in the neighborhood. All right, but
yeah. Well, outside of
just
that,
overall, just a memory. It don't have to be in the neighborhood. It could be y'all could have went to the fireworks, just anything.
It's gonna take some time to think about this. Besides being in the neighborhood, because
all right, I go first.
My first college experience, going on road tour, going on to the little college tours. Yeah, that was a dope experience. Cause I got to meet different people, and actually meeting people just in general is a dope experience to me. It's like going to different cities, states, and just seeing the different atmosphere.
Having a block water party. I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy. All right, a block water party.
Bust up every single one. The water bill is going to be terrible, but...
You hear me? This water pressure is garbage in the neighborhood. They mad as fuck.
They gonna get that back in blood. You're going to be like, well, all them damn kids bust open no fire hydrants.
Bust that fire hydrant open. It's over with. Fun time in the city for me, I'm going to say just being able to grow up and run through the neighborhoods like I should have. Like being able to go street to street and just having fun, bro. Like riding bikes. Things that I feel like these kids don't do nowadays. Like these kids will never see these type of glorified adventures. Like we had adventures. Growing up, it was an adventure.
Definitely went to the other side of town and got back before night. Don't know how, but we made it on that bike.
But it was an adventure. It was like you experienced running from dogs, jumping gates, just walking, being around. I feel like this is the problem of what we lost growing up in these neighborhoods. Like our kids, you don't even really see kids outside playing basketball no more in the street. Like
Yeah, definitely was a rim in the middle of the street with a good 21.
you don't see kids
10
outside
people.
playing catch. They
Curveball.
like everybody got good grass now. Everybody got pristine grass. Everybody do. Because ain't nobody stepping on it no more. And it's all right. I understand. I remember those people that used to understand. Like, look, y'all just don't tear my grass up now. Come on now. Don't tear the dirt up. But these is fun times in Detroit. Just like summertime adventures. Going down to Hart Plaza. Going to the jazz festival. You know what I mean? The R&B soul festival. Just ribs and like that
I could do remember this. I spent a lot of time with my sister every summer. We summer jam. We went to the little festival they had on Hart Plaza.
Yeah.
She made sure she got
ribs. What was that?
even when I was
Ribs
getting-
and R&B or something like that?
Even when I was getting on her nerves, she was like, "Well, we're gonna take the bus. We're going downtown. Where we going? Don't matter. We're just going downtown." And we just walk downtown, see different stuff. So
Experience though, like when you see I remember like going to the movies, being dropped off by somebody's parent, and then y'all going on a date low key because they got dropped off, y'all got dropped off, y'all meet at the movies and rendezvous into the movie over with, then it's over with, then everybody go their separate ways.
we're just men and fellas. We going to movies, but we're really going to meet some girls.
Come on, bro. Just walking through the mall. You feel me? Before y'all movie starts, y'all pick the late movie. 9 o'clock. You tell everybody you got to meet at 5 so y'all can get the little walk around the mall before the movie start. It's just like, I don't think, the mall ain't even like, and that's another thing, bro. Like, kids today don't even know what going to the mall look like. Like, they don't know what that experience is. Like, it's crazy. Like, fuck.
Different one-off stores out of nowhere.
Ordering offline.
They definitely ordered online. I remember the.
How do you feel about? I do want to talk about this since we're talking about just ordering offline and stupid stuff and other news. I wish Bombay was here. I don't know where he is, but I do want to talk to him. I will be talking about him on Wednesday. Please tune in on Wednesday, 7:30. We will be dropping Patreon tomorrow, 2:30. I haven't talked to SJ today, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but
I've been working the entire weekend.
when y'all see my intro for tomorrow's Patreon, boys, I went crazy, Pop. Guess what I dropped?
What?
Pump.
Oh, you was directly at Joe?
Pump it up. Just play it, pump. You can do it like,
I gotta watch this one.
Pump it up if you gay to get it, Joey. You gay to get it, go. You gay to get it, Joey. And then listen. So SJ was sitting there, he heard it, right? I know we talked about Patreon. Hey, look, go subscribe. Tied to the Game on Patreon. If y'all go to the website, patreon.com, type in Tied to the Game, $2.99, $4.99, $9.99. Please subscribe, join. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you was in there. Comment, leave something, talk to us. Please pick a tier, join it. We do have 2 free episodes up there if you want to watch. I think they both, that's like 4 hours of content. We offering 4 hours of content. Tomorrow episode, I'm putting it on just the $2.99 tier. You have to be a $2.99 member just to see it. That's it. I'm not even gonna let the everybody else. Hey, fuck y'all. Even the 9 and the $4.99, I'm not even putting it on y'all tier. I'm just gonna go straight $2.99. Well, I guess I have to put it on the 4 and the 10, huh?
I think eventually.
Yeah, I will have to because they. Yeah. All right. Well, this would be tiered. I'm not making this one free. No, well, you know what? I don't know. It depends on how I wake up and how I feel tomorrow when I get home to upload the episode. If I feel like I want to drop another free episode, I did tell SJ that we was going to drop 4 free episodes because it's June, so we're just going to drop it for Men's Mental Health Month, just to drop episodes on Mondays. Something simple. But subscribe. You feel me? Hit that like, hit that share. Please subscribe to Patreon. But back to you. So, I dropped Joe Budden, right? This nigga looked at me like, I'm like, oh.
Like you about to cook up some shit?
I was just playing. I'm playing Joe. Pump. And he looking at me crazy, nigga. He like, this nigga really play. I said, okay. Give me that beat, fool. It's a full-time Jack move. Just give it back soon. Skate. Then I dropped that J. That shit was crazy.
You definitely
having fun. I was trolling. Yeah, I'm
sure.
trolling. I'm trolling this, but I'm trolling. Very much so. All right, so in my notes, because Pop always leave me. Y'all, since none of y'all came to work today, Bree, we love you. Hope you get well. Love our sister in Christ. Always love you. Best friend, love you to get well soon. She's definitely dealing with some shit right now. I appreciate you. Mental, get yourself together. Bombay not here. Fuck you. So since y'all leaving me here and y'all left me with Pop to leave my thoughts for this podcast episode, we're gonna do this. First of all, Big Sean.
How you feel about his verse on the Wayne song? Was it better than Wayne? Was it better than Wayne? That's messed up. We talk about, listen, the only time Big Sean gets some light is when it comes to a trash Wayne album.
And I put in my notes, kick Big Sean back in just for the fuck of it. Just for the fuck of it.
It still sounded like Beware.
It's trash. That's Sean trash on top of Wayne having a bad beat. Cause Wayne was rapping. I think if you take that verse off of that song and put it somewhere else, it's placed better. Sean don't stand a chance. But he rapped on the beat and Wayne just was in there rapping. I feel like Wayne, that whole album, we can talk about the Carter 6. We can move to this. All right. Before we get to the rest of the topics, let's move to music real fast. We're not a music podcast, so don't think that we just deal in what we like when it comes to music. I just want to start there. Let me say that disclaimer. The Carter 6 review, I think that shit is a 1 out of 10. Not gonna lie.
1 out of 10?
A lot of misses. Couple. I wouldn't listen to this shit again. It's no more. It didn't. Me and Pop did a full fucking review when it came to fucking the Carter 5.
We definitely introspective each song and everything.
We went song by song, bro. Yeah. I am never gonna do that again for a Wayne album, bro. I'm never gonna do that again. I promise you. He let me down so much on the Carter 5. I would never do that again.
We can tell that this song would have been hot that 5 years ago when he addressed the song. So it was late music, and plus we know the real Carter 5 was Free Wayne. Just like we know the real Carter 3 was The Leak.
Again, I will never review a full Lil Wayne's album ever again. It will never happen. Never. Wayne drop a verse, feature, maybe a one-off single. You got me. I'll listen. If you thinking about dropping the Carter 7, cancel it. Erase your memory right now. Don't do it. Hear me and hear me well. Don't do it. Just stop making it. Your man's, I ain't even speaking his name no more. Because I only know one of them. And we talked about this. Okay, well, give me a second. Listen, give me a second. We kind of about to talk about a little weirdo behavior. Your man. Mm-hmm. I'm not listening to his album. I'm not listening to it.
You talking about?
Donda 2 popped up.
I saw that. I did not listen to it at all.
I'm not listening to it.
No.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
From what you had said, when the actors got to do it for people to listen, I was like, that's bad for Ye. And I was getting even worse.
I can't acknowledge him as that name. I don't know him. That guy give fellatio to his relatives.
For 14 years, that's what he said, right?
Yeah. Yup. That guy. Dre, what's the deal, gang?
That's heavy. That's heavy.
That's not heavy.
That's more than tough.
That's not heavy. That's crazy.
So, but to hear that.
That's still not heavy. That ain't weighing on me. You. What?
Oh, nah, Dre. Nah. Nice. Carter 6 is nice.
Nicely ass.
What's your favorite track?
One. The intro. When he ain't rapping.
Welcome to the Carter. That's track 2.
Heck no, I was talking about the intro. When he wasn't rapping. When he ain't talking.
Sharks. I said that. I like the Sharks too. That's about it.
I like when he ain't rapping and the music just playing. Because the beats just sound like SoundCloud raps. Sound like I was listening to DJ Head or somebody. My bad, I didn't mean to shoot at DJ Head. My bad, DJ Head. My bad. Y'all, I don't want no smoke with you West Coast niggas. It sounded like a SoundCloud rapper from Detroit that tried to put out some music. I'm straight. I'm cool. That album sound like him and Drake ain't friends no more. That album sound like him and Nicki ain't friends no more. That's what that album sounded like. It sounded like that. That's what the Carter 5 sounded like, and that's what the Carter 6 sounded like. It sounded like y'all are no longer Young Money.
Yeah,
that little 3-piece y'all had right there, it's over with. Over with. And you want me to tell you what made me think that was a little, it had some like credence to it, because a lot of people have been saying that Drake and Wayne wasn't fucking with each other, right? Mm-hmm. What made me realize that a little bit, but I didn't take it too serious, it's just gonna grow on you. Hey, yo, ain't nothing. Whoa, hey, yo, chill out. You wilding in the comments, bro, right now. You put your seatbelt on. That's what you do. His sun shining.
What song got his son on it?
I'm
only 10 tracks in, so.
I'm not even that in. I threw the CD out the window like Lil Bow Wow in there.
That's it.
I burned it on the CD just to throw that motherfucker out the window. You heard? The fuck? No, what was I saying? He threw me off. Fuck. What was I saying?
It was about Wayne.
It was about Wayne.
You said that song. No, him and not having been tight with Nicki and
oh yeah. Oh yeah, my Drake point. All right. The Kendrick line.
What song you said?
Your daddy got robbed by Top, like you stunning and Wayne, like father, like son.
Yeah.
That made me say,
he definitely held Wayne in that whole line.
why you shooting at Wayne? What did Wayne have to do with this? Like, I get the correlation of what you're trying to say, but
like that
why you run them niggas
Wayne,
over? Yeah,
Top his baby.
Yeah, it's like, why you run them two niggas over? Them the niggas that you're supposed to be cool with. Uh-huh. And Birdman was the only nigga that came out publicly and said he fucked with you in the battle. Everybody else dodged you. Wayne didn't say nothing at all. He played stupid.
He said he didn't know what was going on. That's what he said. Hey, that's some seizures.
And that is my problem with Wayne again.
Seizures are a serious thing, man.
Listen, no, it's not. This is my point with Dwayne Carter. Let me say something to you, brother. Listen, brother. This is my problem with you, Wayne. Get out the studio. Stop watching ESPN. Get away from Skip Bayless and Ernestine. Go outside into your own culture and see what's going on out there, bro. You're not getting another fucking pass from this culture, in my opinion. I don't know. The rest of these niggas might keep giving you passes for this stupid shit that you keep saying. I didn't know that this happened and I didn't know what this was. Bro, you did. Yes, you did, bro. Yes, you did, bro. Stop doing that, bro. We got to stop letting this nigga just say, oh, I didn't know what was going on. I forgot what artist he said. Oh, I ain't never heard that before. Wayne, stop, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop. You don't got to do that, bro. You don't. You really, truly don't have to do that, bro. People will fuck with you, bro. You could just say, hey, I see you over there, bro. I understand it. How you know who Big X the Plug is if you ain't outside?
He said he didn't know, Triple X didn't know who that was.
All right, follow what I'm saying. How do you know who Big X the Plug is if you not outside?
Mac Man.
Mac clearly ain't around you when these songs come out, bro. He clearly ain't. If Mac is approving this shit, me and Mac need to have a problem. We need to have a proper sit-down. Me and Mac Main need to have a proper sit-down, bro. Hey, big dog.
Why you giving that the go? Why you getting the thumbs up?
You greenlit this? Mac better say, hey. He put his own music on. I ain't got shit to do with that no more. The day he say I got... Who performed in Houston a lot? If you're talking about Wayne's son, listen. If he sound like his daddy right now, I don't care. To prove it, you got to prove it. You feel me? Like, okay. Listen. Again, that mean you outside, right? You are just answering my. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The biggest blender. Two biggest blenders on Carter 6. And I don't care what nobody say. This is the two people. What the hell? Salute, whatever that means. Two biggest fuck ups I seen on there. The nigga did ban for TV and called it ban from NO. How? You already did ban from TV and you killed that verse. So
maybe want to re-rock it one more time. Because I said, I definitely, when I listened to it just today, I'm like, oh yeah, he definitely just re-rocked the whole new song, huh? Same
rock the
song.
bills. Rock the bills. That's not hot. You lying, Dre. Dre, you lying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas get with this Wayne shit and start lying. This is why this nigga think he is invincible.
We got a random follower today.
I know what that's saying, but like, whatever. Yeah, like he lying. That shit ass. That shit is ass, bro. That's ass, bro. Stop. All right, let's move forward. We ain't gotta keep talking about one. Who motivates you besides your family? Besides family members.
Besides family members, who motivate me? I'm thinking I ain't got no other motivation besides family and myself.
Nothing else motivates you? Nothing motivates you besides yourself and your family.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't be mad at that.
Exactly. I ain't got nothing. Like I'm trying to think other things other than
I do. Doing the pod every day or every week. That motivates me. Today I did not feel like it, but it motivates me at some point. Once I get to a certain stance in my like day, it'd be like, all right, it's time to actually do the show. So then I start thinking differently. Like it just, I don't be wanting to do it sometimes, and I always be like, man, I just need to take a break. One day it's okay for them not to see us, and then be like, but you know, you can still be you. Ah, all right, go ahead. Cause what you gonna listen to when you go to work the next day? Ain't shit. What you gonna do? Can't listen to yourself? I'll be like, you right, I got you. What's the importance to what importance do role players play into great leadership? How important is it to have good role players while being a great leader?
I would say it's very important, just because, like I said, everybody needs to have their role established, and and thrive off that. If you have the good role people in your life, then you really can't say. It's room for less errors. You won't get caught up in the social media scandals as everybody do. Because like I said, being a YouTuber, you see, as soon as you get over 1,000 subscribers or 1,000,000 followers, it's somebody touching this kid or sex scandal. It's going.
That's why we don't do interviews here at Tied to the Game. We don't bring none of you weirdos nearby. Sorry, breaking news. We don't interview people here. Now, I do want to talk about, can you outprice yourself? Do you believe you can outprice yourself?
You outprice yourself. So that's going to be a double-edged sword.
Talk to me now. How is that a double-edged sword? Can you outprice yourself?
Okay, yes, you can easily outprice yourself because people are willing to pay for your time. You just can't just be giving a ridiculous amount of money just because how you value yourself. But you can value that person too and be like, all right, well, for you, this is what I'll do it for, or vice versa, or however that may go. But it's definitely been time frames where you be like, well, I do this job for 1,000. Oh shit, so I'm gonna go find somebody else. But now you outprice yourself then. But even though you need the money, you just throw out the highest number that you can think of.
Right. Yes. You could very much so outprice yourself. And even when you think, hey, this is what I think I will charge somebody, but this is a discount that I'm thinking that I'm going to give to you, you still could be outpricing yourself because it's what have you done lately?
Oh, yeah.
Now you're asking somebody to pay for something that they think. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not paying for you to just be like, what is my ROI?
Yeah, return on investment. Those are the key major words they got to learn with businesses. Your ROIs. What else? I had them all in my head as far as the big money words. I know.
Excuse me. If I don't have an ROI on you, then I don't even see the fit to pay you. If I'm giving you something, what do I get back for it? If I give you $1, Now put you on the show for $1. You bring me $2. Then I made $1.
Hey, made a return.
If I give you 5 and you bring me 10, I made a invest. I doubled my money. But if I give you 5 and you bring me no money in general, or you think that you hot because the internet gives you these illusions, you know, a couple likes here, you get to cut your comments off here, you cut your likes off here, so people think that you got more likes than you really got, more comments than you really think you have. It's like, if you can play with the games of the internet, then obviously you're gonna look more important than what you is. You know, people actually out here buying followers. Like, you buy the followers.
People buy
so
followers,
you're not,
people buy comments.
You're not what's real and what's fake. Like, that's the only thing that we gotta understand. Like, what is real and what's fake. If you can't tell me, if you don't have, all right, how I always looked at it and I always valued things is, if you have 17.5K followers, right? And on your nearest video, it's only 1,000 likes.
That ain't equating. The ratio.
What happened to this? What happened to the other 1,600 people? That's 16,000 people follow you.
Yeah, ghost followers.
Y'all forget to cut the likes off of that picture though. Y'all cut them off y'all recent joints, but y'all forget to go back and cut them off of that one.
Yeah, one moment is 0 likes, the next moment is 1,000, then it's half that. Yeah, real internet. I would say I call it internet fans versus real fans. Because I'm starting to see a lot of that when it comes to two things I'm currently watching. That's wrestling and WNBA, and it's going bad for the
Injuries?
WNBA. No, I'm not gonna say Angel Reese. That's just what a name everybody keeps saying, but they're not really watching the biggest stars in that league. Like,
I mean, I watch. You know, I watch, but
yeah, I'm watching because of you,
Angel-
and like
Angel-
it's some big stars in that league.
Angel is definitely letting me down badly.
Unfortunately, she probably be letting Reebok down too, but we got room for. She got room for growth. It's only second year. If we look at it for face value, she's doing exactly what second year players do.
6 for 37 shots.
No, the shooting percentage is something different. Cause that's I don't know. I gotta look more at the history of WNBA when it comes to power
can
forwards.
you not get the? You don't got the back. What happened to this? Up and you don't got. What happened to the? When you was in college, it was fader. What happened to this bag? Like, the bag went away.
It's got the best soft touch around the rim. I can
You
say.
don't got the. You too
Soft
tall
touch.
not to have the. You gotta understand. It's a Rakia Jackson in the league. You heard? She a bucket. She playing your position.
She get a lot of buckets, but she don't get enough PT.
True.
Or possessions either.
But if Rakia is, if I can get Rakia on the court and she can 3-step to the bucket. I need 3 steps into a bucket.
I believe if a kid get 30 minutes, 20 shots, she for sure gonna have at least probably 25 and 5.
Listen. She get 30 minutes. I believe Rakia could end up with like a good dub and 15. She could do it.
What, 15 assists?
Rebounds. No, rebounds.
No, she ain't getting no rebounds.
What? Rakia play power forward. She a big dog.
I thought she was a guard.
No, Rakia is a big dog. That's what I be saying. She is a big nigga. She can down here.
That's Andrew's competition right there.
You feel me?
She definitely got the speed.
What's the deal, Key?
Yeah, so she definitely would get. I won't see the big stars that with those numbers. They're not getting no double-digit rebounds, just like Audrey Wilson and Memphis Carter. They barely getting no double-digit rebounds because their teammates is hit. So ain't no rebounds to grab. You gonna grab some rebounds from the team.
That's why Angel Reese getting all them because she be missing. She miss her layups. So she grab her own damn rebound.
The stars in the WNBA are not missing, so that's why a lot of them don't get double-digit rebounds. That's why that's a rarity. I'm like, let me look at why is she the first person that's really getting double-digit rebounds? They barely miss in the WNBA. Yeah.
All right. I told you I was here for a good time, not a long time. So, last topic. Stupid motherfucker. Stupid ass. Don't want to talk about that. Hold on. I know I got one more. All right, I'm going to ask you this. If we was an NBA team.
If it was an NBA team, okay.
What position would you play?
True height-wise or my fantasy?
Nigga, if we was an NBA team, what position would you play?
I had to say backup shooting guard.
I do got another one. I want to know about this too, because that's crazy. You said backup shooting guard,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you would who would start in front of you?
Out of our core, I think we ain't got a 5.
Nigga, we got 18. We got a lot of people here. Who's starting in front of you? You want me to give you our starters
Yeah,
for
go
now?
ahead,
Current
yeah.
starters right now? All right, our current starters would be me, Bree, you, Bombay.
Bombay the center in both aspects of things.
Would I say Flow Easy even though he been on IRS? Yeah.
Flow easy.
Yeah, Flow. Coming off the bench, if you really wanted to say the lineup, like where we can go like 8, 9 deep pause. You got Tron, DJ Big Rob,
Right.
Viz, you got SJ, Lepore and James.
Paywall James.
That's 9. She had double C's. Coco Chanel. We could drop Shay Shay. We Kiki. We kinda Demo. We kinda got a squad here.
We got a squad.
So who is starting over? If you saying you backup shooting guard, where? How would you play backup shooting guard? Well, I can't shit on your position because I asked you personally.
I'm thinking as far as roles, or you talking about as far as real basketball, I had to retrain my answer. As far as real roles, I'm going to say, I'm trying to, because if I get my real answer about if I was really in tune, what I was really supposed to be doing, it would be point guard. If I was doing my whole role, my whole job.
So you put me?
You coach.
Okay, so y'all the players and I get to stand on the
Yeah, you
sideline.
coach.
Okay, I don't like this, but I like this because I can't affect the game. All I can just call timeout. Just not cool.
I'm looking at from what you do for the podcast and how we're supposed to get it going. You really the coach because you put things forward. Put people motion for how you want it to go.
Okay.
Right.
I follow. I wouldn't see myself that way. I see myself as the point. You heard? If I had to pick a wingman, that's gonna start at the 2.
See, you can't be point either way go because besides the behind the scenes things, all right, the face of the show, you're not a point guard. You damn near gotta be the 4. You the point forward, damn near.
Right, but I'm like Jason. I'm like LeBron kid. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm a little bit of LeBron. I'm a little bit J Kidd. Like I got court vision. I still, you know what I mean. If I gotta get in there and get a bucket, I can get to the Baja and get a bucket.
Yeah.
Got a little Iverson, so I could be aggressive if it come down to it. I could get knocked out onto the floor, get back up, and be still fighting. Like, yeah, no, we still can keep rolling. Feel me? Shoot that bitch over a nigga and step over him. You feel me? Like, watch out, big dog.
I got you.
So I would say like me, I'm probably like in the current crew. We talking about current cast right now. I'll probably play point. Bombay would have to be the shooting guard because he would of his importance concurrently to this day. He actually would be.
Yeah. And the highest point about a 1-2 punch before Bombay started taking over as far as more introduction, it would have been more Floezy definitely was the 1-2 punch. You and Floezy was the 1-2 punch.
Well, it depends on what show you talking about. Because
Yeah.
if you're talking about like Young Humble Podcast, then yeah. But this iteration of the pod, it's gotta be Smith. Tron would have to be that person. Like it would have to be him. So like, if I had to bench somebody and just say, just in case I need you, like I need you for a good episode, it'd probably be Smith being the backup shooting guard. but I would put Bombay in front of him because of how he operates.
Yeah.
Now, small forward, I would say you. It'd be you, SJ, and Viz at small forward. Y'all would be like my small forwards because y'all would be like the tag team. You feel me? Y'all niggas gotta edit some shit. Y'all might have to cut some shit. Y'all might have to do some shit and just work some shit. So in that case, that's y'all flow. So all three of y'all know how to just, you feel me, attack the basket, get to the behind. Y'all might have to get an one foul, dunk on somebody. You feel me? Bree would be more so of a power forward, low, dominant in the post, might say something crazy, irrational, shoot at a nigga real
Bree on
fast.
fire. She's on fire. She definitely a fall.
Feel me? So she could be Anthony Davis at any moment. She could give you 20, and then some days she might give you 5. She up and down. But Anthony Davis at best. Bree Davis, that's what we should start calling her. Bree Davis. Now at center, it would be Flo Easy for me. Because he is more Joel Embiid than we always give him credit for. Because when he here,
great MVP.
20 and 9, 20 and 10, 20 and 15, 40 and 15. This nigga stay on the injury reserve list so much, we stopped trusting the process. It'd be like, damn, do we really trust the process at this point, bro? Like, Ali, come on, bro. Come on, tighten up, bro. Like, no? All right, you got it. But that's my boy. You know what I mean? So that was how I look at it. Everybody else, I feel like I fall into the situation. I think everybody else is, Shea probably will fall in that power forward somewhere. Maybe backup point guard. I would want to put Flo at backup point guard because I've seen him sit here and I've seen what he could do.
Yeah.
I've seen me switch the roles and give him that Mark Lamont Hill role, and he good at it. The boy good. It's just, as soon as you turn him into the superstar of the team, then they go run away. Be like Ludacris, run away, love, run away, run away. This nigga Flo never wanna come back. All right, I got one more, and literally, I'm out of here. I promise you, I don't have nothing else on my heart. We talked about Wayne. DDG and Halle Berry. What's her name? Haley Bailey, Bailey, whatever the girl name is. Do you care, or should I leave that for Bree? Should we leave that for our sister Bree to?
I mean, I'll put my 2 cents on it just because it's so.
You care? Go ahead.
I don't. But I can put some 2 cents
I don't know.
on it.
I don't even. I only heard what was said. I don't know. I think parenting is left up to whatever your discussion is.
It shouldn't even made it to that point. But like I said, they're celebrities, so we never know what's the real. I'm surprised about the whole, the crazy shit she got going on. But it could be, like I said, he's a natural troll. He know how to play that. He know how to play into the factors, off the camera and on the camera. So I don't really know the real.
All right. I don't have nothing. Again, peace and blessings to everybody in the situation. I hope their child Halo is good. I hope Halle and DDG figure it out. Hey, let me tell you something.
Hey, she got Disney lawyers, though, so that's the unfortunate part.
Hold on. Hey, DDG, let me tell you something. This is what happens when you have a kid. This is what happens when you have a child. You just wanted to wait till you became a celebrity to go through this, you stupid nigga. Should have had this baby back when you was just Pontiac DDG over there and just with a random Pontiac girl. Now you done had a baby with a fucking Disney star. So guess what? Peace and blessings. Thoughts and prayers. However you want to do it. I say peace and blessings because she gonna learn you. Keep playing. Your ass, they gonna learn your ass. And they had that baby.
She got
If I'm
Disney
not
lawyers.
mistaken, they had that baby in California, boy. Thoughts and prayers. Peace and blessings. That's all I can say. Is male confidence rooted in attention or something deeper?
Is male confidence rooted in attention or something deeper? That's a case-by-case answer.
Okay, give me both.
Because the people who, no, that's a pander answer.
I'm glad you didn't decide to pander there. Because you was about to. I heard it formulating.
Male confidence is rooted in attention.
Do you think so? It's only rooted in attention?
I'm trying to think about a pure male aspect of things. Yes, we only at first. Because I'm gonna say you got to think about the maturity that comes with it being a male comes later on. But at first, everything is just for, at that moment.
Okay, I dare to push back and say male confidence is rooted in something deeper. It's rooted in confidence and ego is the same thing. So let me not say that. To me, it's rooted in ambition. It's rooted in similar to ego. So it's hard to avoid it, to not use the confidence word, because it's not attention that you're seeking, right? What comes with the confidence is attention, in my opinion. I feel like once you receive the confidence, or you feel like you got that confidence, comes the attention because of the way that you act, maybe the way you display yourself.
Unfortunately, I know a lot of males, I know a lot more males who's only doing something because somebody's looking at it. Man, ain't nobody looking at this. I can't do it no more. What do you mean? This is what you want to do, right? So why you care about how many ears and eyes you get? Do it for you. And you got to, so like I said, that comes with maturity. So the majority of males I knew growing up only did it because they wanted people to come to their games, listen to their songs or stuff like that.
Yeah, he's shooting at y'all.
I'm not.
He's shooting at you. Yes, he is. Yes, don't let this nigga lie. Y'all niggas wanted niggas to listen to them whack-ass mixtapes, them whack-ass songs. Y'all niggas in them closets, them basements, making all that bullshit. You was bringing in my nigga Pop House like, hey, listen to this. He was in the basement playing PS3, not trying to hear that shit. He was trying to play NCAA, Call of Duty, and y'all niggas down here trying to get on his fucking nerves. He don't want to hear that shit. I'm just letting you know, Cheddar. I mean, never mind.
That's a different time.
I'm gonna say it's rooted in something deeper because some people are built off of vengeance. You feel me? I feel like some confidence is built off of vengeance. It's like I've been shitted on my whole life, so which is a form of attention. But I'm gonna do something so great in my life, or I'm gonna strive to be this great that my confidence is gonna rise and you're gonna give me the attention. You're gonna have to be attention to me. It's kind of like that nerd that got pushed in his lockers like Big Sean. When you get pushed in your locker all your life, and then now that you become a millionaire and you're a celebrity, and now you can get some, girls actually want to talk to you, and they don't want to shove you in the locker. You know what I mean? It's like now, you know what I'm saying? Now you have that confidence. Now I'm more confident because before I had all this fame and money, I was getting pushed in the lockers. Now niggas want to be next to me and chill and be comfortable, cool, right? That's how I feel like. But that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't got nothing else.
We're tuning out.
I don't have nothing else on my heart. You got anything else you want to say?
No, we dressed
Ralphie, Ty, anything else? No? Y'all don't have nothing else? All right, well. I know. I don't care. I told y'all. Well, so? What did you think?
I have
other shit to do. Listen, I have other shit to do. I gave you an hour. Hello. If you know anything about this podcast, this is what it's based on. 1 hour. I'm the one that made this go into 2 and 3 hours. Y'all know. The days I decided to go back to the original throwback, 313. Hey, episode 313, man. Sometime in Detroit, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, hit that shit, let everybody know you was in here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast unless you Big Sean get pushed or wedgie in the left, noogie, what you call it, a swirly. All those type of bad things happen to you. I don't know. I am your boy Dmarks. That's Todd McFly. That's Ralphie. That's True. And yeah, man, big up to our, our brothers, sisters, everybody that's on the pod. We love y'all. See y'all soon. Pop, please take us out of here.
Yeah, right now.
I got other shit to do. Y'all thought I was playing when I said I was out of here, so.
You got to be the best.